In February 1959, 9 skilled hikers set out on an expedition in Russia's Ural Mountains, only to meet their end under circumstances so bizarre it defies logic. A tent slashed from the inside, bodies found scattered, half-dressed in sub-zero temperatures. What truly happened at Dyatlov Pass? The Dyatlov Pass incident is not just a story of a tragedy. It's a mystery that has captivated investigators, historians, and conspiracy theorists for over 60 years. This ill-fated expedition was led by Igor Dyatlov, a 23-year-old radio engineering student. The group consisted of 7 men and 2 women, all experienced hikers. Their goal was to reach Gora Otorten, a mountain known for its harsh conditions. But what they encountered turned out to be far more sinister. Their journey, documented in diaries and photographs, was intended as a challenging yet achievable adventure. But something went catastrophically wrong on the slopes of Kholat Shakal, a name that ominously translates to Dead Mountain. So what went wrong? Let's dive deeper. On February 1st, the group set up camp on the slopes of Kholat Shakal. This decision puzzled investigators later as it exposed them to the brutal elements. But here's where it gets weird. When rescuers found their tent on February 26th, it was cut open from the inside. Inside, the group's belongings were neatly arranged, but the hikers themselves had fled into the freezing night, barefoot and lightly dressed. The bodies were found in various states of undress, some with peculiar injuries, crushed ribs and skull fracture without external wounds. 2 bodies were missing eyes, and 1 woman's tongue was gone. What could explain these gruesome details? The investigation, led by Lev Ivanov, revealed unsettling details. The hikers' diaries ended abruptly. Despite the severe injuries, no other footprints were found, and radiation was detected on their clothes. The pathologist concluded that the deaths were caused by an unknown compelling force. But were they running from something more sinister than the cold? As skepticism grew, so did the theories. Could it have been an avalanche, a wildlife attack, or even a military experiment gone awry? The Soviet Union classified the case files, adding fuel to the conspiracies. One of the most discussed possibilities is an avalanche. It would explain the rushed escape from the tent. But there was no significant evidence of an avalanche at the scene. The slope angle was too shallow, and snow patterns were inconsistent with such an event. Plus, would experienced hikers like these have camped in a known avalanche zone without precautions? The theory doesn't quite add up, leaving us searching for more plausible answers. But here's where it gets weirder. Some believe the hikers witnessed a secret Soviet military exercise. This theory hinges on reports of lights in the sky, possibly parachute mines. Such explosions could cause the injuries seen, and the radiation might link to military weapons. Was this a case of being in the wrong place at the wrong time? Yet, official records deny any such activities in the area. Could there have been a cover-up? Then there are the more outlandish theories. Alien encounters, Yeti attacks, or even paranormal phenomena. Eyewitnesses reported strange orange spheres in the sky around the time of the incident. Was there something otherworldly involved? While these theories capture the imagination, they lack solid evidence. But they do highlight the inexplicable nature of the hikers' demise. As each theory unfolds, they seem to raise more questions than answers. In 2020, Russian authorities reopened the case and concluded that an avalanche was the cause, coupled with hypothermia. But this official explanation didn't satisfy everyone. Many crucial details remain unaccounted for, like the missing eyes and tongue or the radiation. Was this conclusion a convenient way to close the case? Or does it hold the truth? How does one reconcile the discrepancies in the evidence? This twist leaves us pondering, are we any closer to the truth? Or is it forever buried under the snow? The Dyatlov Pass incident continues to haunt and mystify us. Over 60 years later, this enigma sits at the crossroads of history and speculation. It challenges our understanding of reality and reminds us that some mysteries may never be solved. So, what really happened on that fateful night? Maybe the truth lies somewhere between the facts and the myths. Share your thoughts in the comments. Could you hold the missing piece to this puzzling mystery?